Is Disneyland any different from here?
It's pretty. Well,
I
unless
thought-
Mickey Mouse is a vampire.
Well, I mean, he's gonna suck your blood until you give up your copyrights.
Boom. Let me get.
I saw GCM's voice activation turning on in Discord, but didn't hear any sound.
Yeah.
Yes, we were struggling with that.
Video conferencing.
Okay, so GCM, do you have any ideas why your audio is not working? Is it like your microphone or?
Talk to us. Just tell us what the issue is.
Yeah, you need to let that out, man. Can't keep everything bottled up. Okay.
I think Tehanu is stuck in magical darkness.
Can you try and fix that, please? Otherwise, but you can hear us though, so at least if needed, you can just type what you say until you get it fixed.
Oh, hey, did your patch come through yet?
What patch? Actually, what I will do.
Oh, it did.
Holy
guacamole!
I will try. Let me try.
Oh, that's sick.
What?
Like I can mouse over a strength saving throw and it just auto roll.
There's just
but
a
it doesn't...
slight bug because sometimes if you have like a scroll bar, it won't show you the icon in the right position.
Yeah, I don't see it on my weapons under action.
Oh, so if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, all this is going to be all out of whack. Which I normally leave mine scroll to the bottom because I don't need to see the D&D Beyond thing at the top.
What?
On my D&D Beyond character sheet, so when I scroll down, yeah, the icon's a little off.
Yeah.
On where
the icon is off, but it's just a visual cue. It will still work on wherever you actually click, so it's not a big problem.
Yep.
I see.
I pretty much always played scrolled down because otherwise I can't see the bottom of like my spell list and stuff.
Okay. Do we want to try and enable audio in Foundry to see if it works with GCM's audio?
Is there push to talk or no?
It doesn't have push to talk. I did work on that yesterday, but it's not on the currently installed version that we have our game on.
I'm mostly okay with it. The only reason I'm not is I have a plate of Euro that I'm going to start eating, and you guys are going to hear...
Yeah, I'd rather stick with the push to talk for now.
Okay. Wait, you eat euros? That's freaking expensive.
I don't know what that is.
Doesn't sound like a European currency to me.
All right.
Never had Euro? It's spelled G-Y-R.
Oh, gyros.
Oh, gyros.
Gyros.
It's pronounced Euro.
These
I have no idea how
don't
it's
know how to
pronounced.
talk.
It's gyros. Everyone knows it's gyros.
Well, I mean, isn't that what you
Isn't
what
it Greek, so it should
gyroscopes
be gyros? Maybe. I don't know how Greeks speak. All right, so let's get started. I think we've talked enough about Ozzy's gyros.
Azzy's meat? Yeah.
All right, so last time after Ozzy fell and Esmeralda finished off the hut, you realize that Water Elemental has gone berserk and it goes straight towards Amnon to get revenge for summoning it, whatever. You all turn around and attack the Elemental while Iron restores Ozzy back to health. While fighting, you hear some distant screaming, and then slowly you start hearing goats for some weird reason. Just as you finish up the Elemental, you are assaulted by various goats that jump on every dry surface they can find. Some on the shoulders of the Shield Guardian, some even on the head of Esmeralda and others among you. They all seem to be relatively non-threatening, but one of them was attacking, I believe, Irene. Then you used your mighty powers and you made kebabs of two of them. But then when Ozzy killed the aggressive goat,
he made a gyro out of it.
Yeah, it was a pygmy goat that just polymorphed back into its true form, that of a gnome, a tinkerer by the name of Bartholomew Randolph Maximilian the 11th. He tells you of his story as the scared goats flee from the carnage of kebabs, and then you make your way to the Wizard of Wine's winery, where you give them the second stolen gem that was animating the creeping hut and that you recovered. Davian Martikov shares with Ozzy some information about his stolen sun sword, and after you spend the night um, at the Martikov's mansion, you make your way back to Valaki, where you gather up provisions and tools, and even manage to find a set of Taroka cards for Esmeralda to give you a reading, which gives you one more clue about the location of the Sun Sword. And that is where we left off. Now, what do you guys want to do?
Let's go find us a sun sword.
Mm-hmm.
Sun Sword. All right. So you leave Valaki, I assume, completely ignoring all of the political and other stuff that happened there. Um, you are on a mission to find the sword and to defeat Strahd, and you leave, taking the east entrance of Valaki and following the old Svalish road um, towards your
Did,
destination.
did we
If you
notice if
guys
there
want
were
to dip
any?
into this, sorry, go ahead.
Did we notice anyone like following us, like from the new burgomaster chick who likes to spy on people?
Do a perception check to see if someone is following.
Someone help me look.
I'll help.
God damn it!
So both Ozzy
I'm
and
literally-
Amnon looking, helping each other, and you do not see anyone following you.
Hey,
All right.
Esmeralda, you're really perceptive. Actually,
She perceives that she is following you.
I'm not sure how perceptive Bartholomew is, but can Bartholomew and or Esmeralda make a gander at seeing if anyone's following us? Or
Okay, so Esmeralda or Bartholomew to have a look. Um, could do that. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do.
wow, we are just not destined to know that.
Yeah, here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try and enable audio, but you can all disable it for you and just have GCM's audio through uh, the browser. Hopefully that works, because he's apparently unable to get it to work. So maybe we'll get this to work. Okay?
I think I had the browser muted already anyway.
Okay.
Is it going to require a restart of?
The page will reload on its own. Supposedly.
YOLO!
Okay, BRB. God damn it, I did not update my plugin. Yeah, because I definitely fixed that, and
Well, time to recompile.
yeah, crap. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Modules. You know, just. Oh, god damn it. Alright.
I think. So GCM's light is permagreen, which tells me it might be the wrong input.
Could be. Right,
Like it's trying to read off the wrong device.
Maybe it's trying to read its mouse.
Imagine if your mouse had a speaker in it, how much that would, or a microphone in it, how much that would. It would be nothing but noise.
So it's funny. There are technical issues, but the technical issues are coming from Discord rather than from my extension.
Well, we know your code is flawless.
Of course, obviously. I mean, everybody knows that.
I still don't have my improved Divine Smite.
Okay, so in the meantime, what you can all do is hover the mouse on your avatar or your camera. Then there should be a little gear icon. If you click on it, it will give you like configure settings, right? Then you'll see audio capture device. Just select disable send in audio. That should at least.
Oh, I didn't know we
visually-
could do that.
Yeah, you can do that.
It says web RTC error. Do answer body. I can't read that.
Yeah,
A bad
it's
eyes
okay.
candidate, blah, blah,
Just
blah.
give me
yeah.
a second. We will have to restart this game. 1 second. So I've just. There you go. I need to
Also,
restart
now I
this.
see that the webcam's image is flipped. And you can't unflip it.
What do you mean?
Can you reload the page if it hasn't already? Reloaded on its own. Oh god. What did I do?
Why did it say camera?
Did I break something?
Huh?
Okay, I didn't. This was just taking some time to load. Yay! Ozzy's back. And okay. So please reload the page and see if you can join, and hopefully GCM can join and have his audio working through the website.
Hello.
Jeff, is it you that we keep hearing eating, or
Nope, I'm not eating.
I'm hearing someone? Oh, that might be. Oh, it's Iron.
It is.
That was like that was some serious eating too. It was like
I didn't
Oh man,
know.
I have doubles
I
of
didn't hear
everybody.
nothing.
I can block your audio. Boom.
I have doubles of everybody right now.
And I can. Let's see. Yeah, it was just Iron
Oh god.
audio there. So GCM, can you
I'm
reload
very
the page?
sorry.
It's okay. No, I was just wondering because I was seeing Ozzy eat, but I was seeing him not having audio enabled. So I was like, "How is this happening?"
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't be sorry about that.
that was some
It's a
furious
fun-
eating
I
too.
think I had you muted already, so I didn't hear.
Should
Sorry.
do that more often.
So GCM, you still haven't joined back. Can you reload the page, the website, please?
I think I broke your extension.
Maybe.
You broke the internet.
Okay, so GCM, you are back in, but you are not sharing audio. So can you put your mouse on your little Bartholomew avatar, click on the gear icon, and see if you can configure the audio source in the browser. Hopefully that works. And while you do that, let's just move on. All right, so you don't see anyone following you, and you make your way. It takes about a couple of hours of walking. Ozzy chilling on his invincible horse, steed, and eventually, we're just skipping ahead. You arrive in front of this magnificent, absolutely gorgeous, and huge castle. Just says there's no devices. I don't know. Okay. So you arrive in front of this castle. Bartholomew, it might be the first time that you see the castle Ravenloft, so let me show you what it would look like to you. And there you go. So it's this huge castle above a cliff. It's absolutely gigantic. You can see the size of it is 360 feet high. Absolutely enormous. And
Almost as big as Eunice's garage.
We have a blueprints for this, right?
You do have some
Yes, we do.
blueprints.
Can we cross-reference what the clue that we got for where the thingy was stored with the blueprints to find out where it was? I forget what they said.
You got 2 clues. The first one was it's somewhere in the upper levels, and the second one from the Toroka reading was, let me read it exactly, not to give you any extra clues. And look for a fortress inside a fortress in a place hidden behind fire. That is your second clue. Alright, so before you enter, a couple of things. You are entering into enemy territory. It can be dangerous. Yeah, you want to say something, Adi?
Yeah, before we go anywhere across any bridges or anything like that, I want to make sure that there's no goddamn ooze that's gonna fall on me and break my damn.
Okay.
So however many perception checks have to happen, so that shit doesn't happen, because we all have really good armor at this point, for the most part.
I mean, you could just walk around with a trash can and trash bag on top of your armor just to protect the armor.
Okay, sorry, back. You said you wanted to avoid ooze, so
So however many perception checks need to occur.
just one.
Just a good one.
So you
That's
are.
what I mean. If it's not a good one.
You currently are behind the bridge, so you haven't gone through the bridge yet. I will need you all to roll a 1d100 as you cross the bridge. And the unselected party marker, because I don't know who did the roll.
I just did that.
Okay.
That was me.
Okay. Can everybody else do a
I
1d100 roll?
I don't know how to
Oh, it's okay.
I can't unselect the party marker because I can't pick any other. It has to. Oh, there.
You can either do like a selection square to unselect, or just shift and click on it to unselect it. And who did that second roll? Okay. Like, not trying to cheat at all.
No, it was just a critical hit.
Mm-hmm.
How do I shoot web and unselect the freaking party marker?
Okay, and we are missing Esmeralda.
Yeah, that was me. Whatever. I can't unselect this freaking party marker.
It's okay.
I'm too much of a party guy.
Iron, can you do Esmeralda?
It's just gonna come across as me though.
It's okay. 1d100.
I just did roll with D100.
Yeah, that worked for me.
Freaking
Weird then.
RC broke the game.
All right. So you all go through the bridge. It's creaking underfoot. The bridge doesn't seem to be very stable, but you do manage to find some small holes and planks that don't seem to be stable enough, and you do avoid them as you make your way across the bridge all the way to the other side, just beneath the entrance of there. This is like the bridge, the end of the bridge, and then there you go. You are just above the, just in front of the gates, as you are to enter the castle gates. As you said, you wanted to do some perception checking, see if you find anything.
I would prefer that our more perceptive people do it, but I can certainly do it if you want me.
You want to do it, you can do it. All right. You don't notice anything. At first, you seem to think that you see some green.
I don't know why, but
slime.
it just says virtual tabletop not found. But I rolled a 19. And I swear to God, I'll take a screenshot of it if you don't believe me.
You probably reloaded the page, so you need to re-enable Beyond 20. That's true.
Okay. I mean, I'll screenshot it if you want.
No, it's
If
okay.
you don't.
It's okay. Let me just check how much you need. Who said that? Bart? Oh, yeah. So you got it working probably? Can you say something?
Can you hear me now?
Yay!
Oh my god. It's a miracle.
Yay! Welcome back, Bart.
So for some stupid reason, Windows 10 decided to just stop allowing the microphone access to devices, to applications.
Security.
Yeah.
Nope, no longer. Can't use it on any program. And I was just talking to people 15 minutes.
Weird.
Okay.
Well, should run Linux.
All right. Well, welcome back. So you have a look, Ozzy. You see something that looks greenish, that might be some slime. But with such a high roll, you are able to ascertain that it's actually just some moss. You don't see any actual green slime.
How far does that cover? Does that cover the entire walkway? Or is that like the first? Was that
It
one
covers
square?
it covers the walkway.
A walkway. Be careful. This is an ambush by Kate Moss.
Oh my god. All right. So, things first. You are entering a non-friendly environment. I will be rolling random encounters fairly regularly. If you spend too much time in any one room, if you want to investigate, look for secret doors or anything like that, that's going to cost you enough time that I will be rolling again for a random encounter. Most encounters are bad, but not all of them. Some are good. The bad doesn't mean that you'll potentially die from it. They are not very dangerous, but still, a lot of them can eventually overwhelm you. So, just so you know, this is the cost of being in the castle. Anything you want to do that might take some time means that there is more chance for you to encounter enemies that are wandering about. And with that, you all enter the grounds proper. And no moss falls on you. No slime and no moss. All right, what do you want to do? You can see here the entrance to the castle. You have explored before already, so you know that there is another entrance if you want to go that way. There are other places also that you may not have seen, so it's all up to you what you guys want to do now.
Can you give my Shield Guardian sight? Because whenever I click on them, I can't see anything.
Oh, okay, yeah. Doesn't have
Was I able to
vision.
buy that stuff in town?
Oh. Yeah, you should have been able to find all of that stuff and buy them with the generosity of your new party members who lend you some of their money.
So you just wheeling this wheelbarrow full of shit around?
Oh, a little barrel. I'm pulling it around.
Nice.
So you're the castle's new gardener?
Something like that.
As long as the wheel doesn't squeak too much and give away our position.
Well, if the wheel
Sure
doesn't
makes less
squeak,
noise than ours.
Ozzy's armor will squeak.
He did buy some oil, so he could always oil it.
Because my Shield Guardian is silent. Doesn't
But-
doesn't make a single noise.
Yeah. Good question though. You guys want to be doing stealth checks all the time? Like, are you going stealthily or not?
I'm not very stealthy. And I don't think my Shield Guardian is very stealthy either.
All right. So no stealth.
I'm definitely not.
I mean, I could run stealth. The only thing is I might be able to flank more easily if somehow the party gets in trouble, but the party is certainly not going to be stealthy.
GCM just dropped from Discord. You can be stealthy if you need to. Just let me know. But for now, you are being as unstealthy as the group as a whole. Okay. Okay. You've been watching this. You've been watching this courtyard for a while now. What are you guys going to do?
Can we check? I want to check the blueprints real quick to see if there's like a secret way in from the base
Okay.
floor.
Studying the blueprints will take you a little bit of time as you figure things out with the perspective that you can see. But go ahead. I will just be rolling for another potential encounter.
Didn't we see a stairway leading up, like in the main first room? There was like a stairway. There was, I want to say a double stairway or a stairway or something like.
Where did you see a stairway?
I might be mistaken. I've been looking at a lot of maps, like from between Tomb of Annihilation and this one. I thought there was a room where we got Iron's armor from, and I thought there was a stairway there, like in one of those rooms.
There was in the back room that you entered. There was a stairway. That's how you entered the last time. If you remember.
Okay, that's probably what I'm thinking of.
It looks like there's some kind of thingy.
Oh, that's so specific.
Yeah, give me a sec.
That's the thing. The
It's
blueprints
hard
are
to
not
tell.
easy to figure out, huh?
My dad's an architect, so I'm very familiar with blue.
Mm-hmm. So why aren't you helping Amnon figure this out?
As
Yes,
the
that
Odraconis
is-
doesn't know shit about blueprint.
Oh, Alzio Draconis is eating.
Yeah, I can't see shit. I don't know. Unless I can do a roll.
Sure. Do an investigation roll. Okay. Did you do realize that the current map you are in is represented in page 4? Did you figure that out on your own?
Yeah, it just doesn't really. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's something on the. We have to go all the way around to the backside.
Yeah, so you can see that there are parapets all around the castle, and there is a way to go towards the back, either from the left or the right, and there seems to be something on the far side of the castle.
Yeah, there is. I can't really necessarily tell if there's a way to get up onto the ramparts or not. I mean, I can, but I don't know if you guys can.
Yeah, from this map, you can't figure that out. No, you wouldn't be able to see any of that information if there was such information.
Okay. Let's. I think on the south side and on the north side, there's like a gate. I don't know if we know how to get through the gate or how big it is. But we can head that way and try to get around to the backside. I think walking in the front door is probably just not a good idea.
Tag where it is. Let's go.
Barely heard you, Bartolomeo.
How come Esmeralda's damaged?
It's all the emotional damage.
She is damaged.
We all took a long rest.
Yes,
right?
you all had a long rest. I'm going to long rest her right now. Here. So you all had a long rest before you went on for this day. So.
I forgot to mention that I want to store a spell into what's his name? To my
Shield Guardian.
Yes, my shield guardian.
And that spell would be
Elemental Bane.
Elemental Bane. Okay. I'll make a note of that. All right. So what do you guys want to do now?
Picnic!
Hold on a second.
We can try to get around back.
Yeah, let's go south. I think. Let's
Hold
go.
on.
Okay.
Things are going
Before
to
we
go
do
south.
that, about how many feet across is the castle?
It's pretty big. Let me check that out. It's about 500 feet across.
Perfect. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. If I may, my friends, I'm going to take a whopping 6 seconds and cast locate object.
Okay.
For 10 minutes, I can detect the location, the exact location of the sun sword, as long as it's within 1,000 feet.
Okay. You'll be able to find its location. You won't be able to see it.
No.
Have like
I'm
ping. And
right,
you will.
but it'll give me. It basically it's like a GPS. It tells me which way to go.
I know. It won't give you like the entire path, but more like a direct line.
Right. Like as a
And
bird.
that's going to be enough to give you the information that it seems to be towards the back of the castle on the 3rd floor, and you currently are on the 1st floor.
Do I? Okay, so
2 floors up, all the way in the back.
it lasts for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
What I'd like to do, if with you guys' permission, I want to jump on Invincible and kind of do a quick, like a half arc around. Because see,
Yeah,
so what I want to
please.
do is I want to get positional data. So right now I know it's on the 3rd floor in the main building, but I want to get like, and I want to get a better sense, like almost like a 3D render of where it's going to be. So I want to like use that sense just quickly within that 10 minutes, just kind of hustle around.
10 minutes because it's enough time to travel together. I don't think you should run your horse because you could just get ambushed and die.
Did you,
That's true.
did,
That's
did you
fine.
forget you have wings, Dragon Boy?
Oh fuck, I do.
You should probably save the wings though. for
Yeah, I'm
now.
gonna save that though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, it's not unlimited use?
No, I have it for like I can fly for a total of like 10 minutes or some shit like that. I forget how much.
Yeah, but it's not like one-time use, is it?
No, once per day.
Is GCM back yet? Are you alive and functioning?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I think we should just go all as a group go south. See if we can get around this gate.
Things are gonna go south pretty quickly.
Probably, but let's rush head first into it. Someone
That's the
with
direction we're heading.
You.
can we get Esmeralda has the highest passive perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
I
think.
believe so. Yeah.
So we should
Like
let her.
barely. She is one above me.
Okay. Well, then you can go first, Aaron. If that makes you feel better.
Yeah.
You're probably tankier than Esmeralda too, aren't you?
Yeah.
What kind of armor does Iron wear?
Plate.
Oh
I'm in
yeah.
full plate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, let's let Iron go first,
AC
and then
20.
Azzy behind her, and then Esmeralda.
Full metal Alki Priest.
Or we should have Esmeralda in the rear, right, for behind us perception.
Perhaps. Yeah. Not a bad idea. Okay.
Okay.
So
I went on Iron to move south.
Iron first, and then you said.
Then Azzy,
Azzy, and then.
and I'll be in the middle. My shield guardian.
Mm-hmm. Esmeralda taking up the rear, and then it's between Tehanu and Bartholomew. Who is behind who?
Be in the middle.
Why?
They can be beside each other holding hands.
I'm gonna be in the middle as much as I can be.
All right.
Bartholomew, do you want my shield guardian to like wheel around your wheelbarrow? You could probably just like carry it with one hand.
He can wheel it around. That'll work. Just as soon as we go into combat, just let it go.
All right, I'll let you do it. Okay, let's go.
All right.
So
Let me just put a dead marker on Ozzy, so when he returns, he'll be like, "What the fuck happened?" Okay.
So I can't roll, but I'll just roll
he'll
manually.
be like, that's quite a drink.
Okay. So you guys are going towards the south side. Do a perception check for me, Iron and Esmeralda.
What light sources do we have?
Light.
Can I do a perception check as well?
Sure. Go ahead, you two. So Iron does have light cantrip that she uses on either her or Ozzy sometimes.
Okay. I'm going to cast light on that dagger I found.
Okay. So Bartholomew also has light. In that case, let me put some light on you. You have emit. It's 20, 40. You do have dark vision though.
I know.
Okay. All right. So you don't see anything particularly dangerous coming this way, but you do.
I see Ozzy coming this way. He's particularly dangerous.
Ozzy is coming. You find yourselves in front of this gated portcullis
God, so jealous right now.
that is closed, and you do remember that you worked together last time to pull it up. Hey Ozzy, you died.
Okay. I have Lagavulin. I'm good. I can make a new character anytime.
All right. So you spent your 10 minutes looking for the sun sword. You found a bottle of wine apparently, or something like that.
No scotch.
Okay, but that's all you found. All right. And by
I
the
think I
way,
could fit
your
through the
spell,
bars.
I read your spell. It doesn't let you find anything that is behind even a thin sheet of lead.
Yeah, because lead has the specific properties of stopping scrying.
Yes.
Stone.
Yeah, but you don't know if it's behind lead or not. And the second thing is, it only gives you the direction, not its position, which is why you want to do this whole going around
That's
thing.
exactly. That's why I wanted to like.
Mhm. So you currently see that it's like going this way, up, and towards inside the castle. You don't know if it's behind or the back yet. All right. So you guys want to like try to lift that gate?
I can climb around and see if there's something on the other side pretty easily.
Okay.
The only question is if there's something up on the ramparts.
Well, you can
Oh.
see through the bars themselves. I don't know if you can. I don't think you
It's
can
pretty
pass
small.
through the cracks. I
Through
mean,
the bars.
Well, if we
Yeah.
have to rip those bars out, Ozzy and me, we can do it. Not really a
well,
problem.
the last
just
time
force
on
them
the
through?
north side,
Unless
you
they're
lifted
made
it.
of.
You lifted it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, unless they're like cemented into the floor and made out of adamantine, we can rip them out or lift them or whatever.
Yeah, my shield guardian should be able to lift it up, I guess.
yeah. That's
Last time I
I have a
climbed.
combined strength score of like.
do a strength check for your shield guardian.
1 second.
It's just as the last time I tried to climb a gate to get around it and to be smart, I ended up having to stab a bunch of birds, a bunch of gargoyles
Mm-hmm.
coming down from above.
Give me a sec. Sorry, I keep losing the character sheet. And here we go. Oh,
Okay. The shield guardian tries to lift the gate. Unfortunately, it just seems to be way too heavy for him. He might need some help.
can I lift it or attempt to lift it? And then once we get it into a secure spot, the shield guardian can hold it.
You can try to do that.
Sure.
Sure.
I'll
Why
assist
am
you,
I
Ozzy.
dead?
Do a strength check, assisted with Tehanu. Do it. Both of you do it.
What the hell?
No fucking way. I don't like
Damn.
your new fucking add-on shit. Like whatever you did, you made it low roll.
It's okay, fellows. I got this.
Wow.
It's a pretty good roll for a +0. But working
No,
all together,
just straight up like you lift it 4 feet, and the rest of us are like, now what?
yeah, you're able to just like budget enough, and all working together, you manage to do it quite loudly, but you do manage to lift it up. But it took 3 of you plus the shield guardian to lift the whole thing up high enough for you guys to pass through. Esmeralda goes through. Do a perception check for me, Irene, for Esmeralda. Okay. She doesn't see anything. It looks like the courtyard is empty. She can see what looks like stained glass windows.
Can't move through walls.
What?
I got it. Never mind. Saying I couldn't move through walls.
Oh, right. I'm just gonna move you guys across because I think the bars are going to act like walls or something. There you go. So you do see stained glass windows, and from memory, this looks like you're going towards the back of the castle where the chapel was, where you had that wedding. What's next?
We do another wedding.
Sure.
There should be a way to get around further back here, so we can just keep going in, I think.
Keep leading the way. I got, technology thing in one hand, knife in the other, ready to go.
Mm-hmm. The technology guy can't get his mic to work.
Hey, that was a Windows 10 problem. Screw Windows 10.
All right. So you do find another smaller portcullis that seems to be blocking passage to the back of the chapel.
Another one.
Yeah.
Can we see anything through the bars? Can anyone see anything through the bars? Maybe the good-looking people? I mean, the people who are good at looking.
What you see is through the bars. You can see that at the back of the keep, there seems to be a small garden, just just behind the chapel, a small garden that is struggling to survive. You see some small flowers that are pressing skyward against the gloom, but these large iron gates are blocking the way.
You want to come over here and help me move these gates?
Yeah.
All right. So working together.
I'm going to assist the
Oh
Iron
my
Golem.
god. So bad.
What is going on? I have the
Fuck you
right
guys.
string. Oh, there you go.
Finally,
Fucking
Tehanu
Tehanu.
says,
Just
"Move away, you guys," and he just, on his own, pushes you guys away and lifts the whole thing up.
See, I just had to lift it high enough for you to get your fingers under.
Yeah.
All right. So you arrive at the back, where you see this the chapel's garden. You find a gate of some sort right here. I'm just actually going to draw it. A gate that blocks the path beyond. An iron gate.
Do I see any windows or like places to look out from up the castle?
You see windows. Let me just check something real quick. There are windows in the chapel, I believe. Not here.
According to the blueprint, there are, yeah.
Yeah, there should be a bunch of windows. I don't see them on the map.
Page 4. You can see the
Yeah, I see
chapel
them
window.
in the blueprints, but I don't see them in the map. But yeah, let's assume that there are some stained glass windows.
How far up is that?
Higher than you. It's. Let me just get.
You need to make fun of his height, man. That's not cool.
Yeah, no height shaming.
Let's see. They are, let's say about 5 feet up. Just far enough that you can't peer into, but the others might.
So
Peer
they're
into
to
the
our
stained
left
glass.
or on our right.
What?
So they're to the left of us or on the right of us?
They're over here. Like
You guys wanna
this
go
is
in that
basically
window?
like the chapel.
You guys want to go through that window?
That'll put us right in the chapel. We could. I kind of forget what it looks like on the inside.
You don't see that the windows are openable. They're like stained glass windows of a chapel. They're not like windows that you can
To be-
just
you-
open. You could break them.
They're openable with a
I
rock.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
By the
The
way,
golem
how
could smash through.
like I would say it's getting this far. I mean, it wouldn't have taken 10 minutes.
It would have taken maybe 5 minutes, but enough that you are kind of pinpointing the thing to be coming from this area
That's
right
the exactly. That's what I was trying to do. So it's coming from here, not here.
here. Yeah,
So we need to go in the window. That's what you're saying.
it's like 2 levels up, somewhere inside the castle.
Are there windows
towards
on
the
that
back.
floor?
No, you don't see any windows on that floor.
Did anyone think to buy a 3-story ladder? Or 2
Well,
story?
we have a wheelbarrow.
And a flying horse.
Have a grappling.
You also have a person with a third eye.
Yeah, I can climb up to anywhere.
Spider pig, spider pig.
Not a pig, but I can't climb.
So we're going through the window. We're going through the gate.
Check out the gate back here.
Okay. I'd like to investigate the gate.
I
All
love
right,
gates so much.
Do a perception check for me.
Perception. That's not investigation.
Well, do a perception check. Okay. So it's a very old iron gate. It's not even like on its hinges, barely. It looks like it's very rusted. It will probably creak if you try to open it, and it might just fall. It's not meant to prevent passage. Basically, it's just an old relic from a time
Other
when
than
there was
that
something.
garden, is there anything over there that looks interesting we might want to like check out?
From here, you can see that there are 3 gargoyles at the edge here on the overlook that seem to be looking outward. And you can just see like a huge drop all around. This looks to be like an overlook just above the cliffside of Ravenloft.
So you guys want to go get thrown off the cliff? You want to try to go in the window?
I kind of want to go through the window.
Alright. Let's go through the window. Are we like breaking through? Am I climbing up and seeing what I can do?
All right, so you
Oh, you
climb
have
up.
rope.
You find yourself on the chapel's roof, basically.
Yep, I'm on the roof.
Is it on fire?
It does look like those things might be windows for some reason.
Yeah, they do look like windows.
Yeah. It does look like these are windows. You are currently on top of the first floor. This right here would be the second floor, and further over here would be the third floor.
This is a window. Can I peer into it and see what I see inside the chapel?
Yes. So if you peer into it, you can see basically a huge drop to the bottom floor where the chapel is, and there seems to be a balcony overhead the chapel in which you see two thrones, kind of two very well padded and ornate chairs on the balcony, seemingly looking over the chapel, and you see two corpses slouched on those chairs. That's
So this is the local equivalent of Club Med.
Does it look like I could get to that balcony through the window?
if you can get through the window, you can probably climb on the ceiling and get to the balcony. Yes.
These windows don't open, I'm guessing.
What?
These windows up here don't open.
Those would open. Yes. Those are. They look like more for ventilation or light than they would be for
For decoration,
artistic.
kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll climb back down and poke my head out to where I can see my party and explain to them what I just saw. So I could,
Throw a rope.
yeah. Well, I could climb up and just fasten a rope onto something instead of having to throw it up, and then you guys could clamber on up the side of the wall if that's what you guys want to do.
Note, you could get through that window, but you would basically be on the ceiling. The others might not be.
Oh, I thought you said that was overlooking the balcony, or is that
No, that's
or is the balcony much
that's
lower?
overlooking the drop to the bottom floor. And
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So where was the balcony then? Sorry.
the balcony
Kind of
was like, so, like this is the drop and the chapel beneath, and the balcony was this area here on
okay.
the second floor. Right.
I see.
Yeah, something like that.
I can't fly. So
I believe you can fly.
What do you want to do?
We can tie it to rope.
yeah, it'd be kind of. It's like I'm not sure if we'll be able to suspend on a rope and all of us move from like where the window is to where the balcony is. I mean, you might be able to.
Even the bottom windows?
Well, the bottom windows we'd have to break, so it'd definitely give away our position. But
They haven't
Can
had
I-
the shield guardian crunching around.
that's true.
Can I I want to look at the first floor window.
Yeah.
How are they sealed into, like, how are they held in place? They don't open,
Yeah,
right?
they're like iron framework, whatever it's called, lattice work or whatever. You know, like in churches.
So what I'm wondering is if there was a way I could cut, like use a blade to slice around them and just pull the glass out without breaking it, and then we can go in.
I mean, that's some high level
Probably.
Ocean 11 shit.
Well, I do have jeweler's tools, but
You do. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. Roll a d20 to see if you have the skills to do something like that, and then we'll see if you actually succeed in doing something like that.
Me or
Seems like
Tapan,
someone
who has the
Jewel
toolkit?
could do.
I thought he was to
You
be rolling a
decide.
hammer
You decide
attack.
on who gets to do it. And then
Do you want to try your hand at it, Tahanu, or do you want me to?
It's just rolling a d20,
Yeah,
not
and he's
anything
got a number in his
specific.
head,
Yeah.
and we have to hit it.
Yep.
It's probably really fucking high.
Probably 19.
I can get it. Like, no problem.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, the goal and just smash the window in, and we're in.
Yeah.
Okay. Ozzy, you seem to know enough that you think you'd be able to do it. Like,
Then I'm gonna do it. Let's do this.
all right.
Because either we're breaking it and going in, or I'm Ocean 11ing this shit, and we're going in. We're going through
All
this
right.
window. So
Do a dexterity check
fuck off.
to
moving
see
over
if
here.
you
You
are
want me to help
able
you with this
to
thing?
if you are able to cut the thing and prevent the glass from falling in. It's like
Treating myself with scotch for that 17. Don't break my heart, Don.
It's
Unit.
very on the line. You almost drop the frame inside where it would have shattered, but you are able to catch it and make a poor but relatively decent enough job that you now have a hole in the church's mosaic windows from
So the
which you
big
can
question
try
I have-
and go through without harming yourself on the sharp.
Yahanu, your question involves the logic of what just happened. Hold it until after.
No.
You can't go back on it because at this point,
I
The
know
big
the logic
question
isn't
is-
that great. I'm just giving it to you because it sounds fun.
Whoever is going in there and rappelling with a bungee cord, are there lasers?
Lasers.
I'm going to
Like in Mission
my
Impossible.
wheelbarrow up to Ozzy and tell him to put my wheelbarrow inside. I'm gonna cloth it.
I will put his wheelbarrow inside.
Okay.
And I guess I'm through this hole.
I'm gonna go in right after.
All right. Anyone going through the hole, do a dexterity check for me, please, to see if you're able to pass through the hole without cutting yourself.
Like a dexterity saving throw or a dexterity check.
An acrobatics check.
Okay,
Sounds more fun.
that sucks.
I'm like super tiny. It should be easy.
You see me rolling.
Why did it roll twice?
Do I get to draw going in?
I
Oh no, it didn't roll twice.
no, it was down. Iron, and then you'll have the issue with Invincible and the Shield Guardian.
Do I get advantage because I can just kind of
Invincible's not
walk on
coming.
the wall around?
It's a little rough for me.
What did you say, Amnon?
Does my character get advantage because I can just like walk on the wall?
Oh, your character can just go through the secondary entrance that you seem to find easier, I guess.
Yeah, I'll go upstairs and walk down the roof.
All right. What do you want to do with the Shield Guardian?
I'll bring him up to the window and wait because there's no way he's going through there without just breaking the glass.
Yep.
So I'll just get him to hold there until the coast is all clear. For
All right. I should not have activated this until I removed your tokens.
He's activating the laser grid.
But there, you're
This
all
castle should not have a laser grid.
directly going through the chapel. And I am going to do a little damage to poor little Iron who cut herself.
I did.
Shield Guardian isn't with you. He is just outside. And Amnon, you're just coming down from the ceiling, basically. All right.
So how much damage did I take?
6 damage.
Oh, it's an Amnon, so I was confused.
Oh,
did the
sorry,
damage.
because
I was the bad guy all along.
yeah, because I was moving you, so I had his token selected. That's why
okay.
it sent it as him. But that was me rolling. You see me roll.
I see you rolling.
Bart, where are you going, Bart?
He's running away.
You're in the chapel.
I don't see where he went.
He went outside in front of the.
Oh, it was in a. It put me in a weird spot on the other side of the map.
Okay.
Was this a stairway leading up? Right
So
here?
you see, okay, you know what? I'm just going to reread the descriptions of the places that you are in. So, the chapel. So dim colored light filters through tall, broken, and boarded up windows of stained glass. Okay, apparently they were boarded up. Thank you. Illuminating the ancient chapel of Ravenloft. A few bats flutter about near the top of the 90-foot high domed ceiling. A balcony runs the length of the west wall, 50 feet above the floor. In the center of the balcony, two dark shapes are slumped in tall chairs. Benches coated with centuries of dust lie about the floor in jumbled disarray. Beyond this debris, blah blah blah, lit by a piercing shaft of light, an altar stands upon a stone platform. You see two. You see basically three exits. Two that seem to be open on the north and south side, and they seem to be holding alcoves and stairs. And then you have those big double doors, which would be closed at this time, from which you've come last time.
Can I slowly climb up this wall here to
Drive
see
like-
the people on the throne?
Yes.
People up.
And I don't think that there is a way for me to actually just move you and not the others. But let's. God damn it! Why am I always doing things wrong? There you go. So you can. Why don't you do a stealth check for me? So you are climbing up, and you find yourself right here.
I just wanted to poke my head and make sure there's no like monsters up. I didn't think I see any or saw any
Well,
before, but
you could see two slumped bodies on those chairs.
do they look mostly dead? Still very.
You can get closer and investigate.
I'll investigate them.
Okay. Roll initiative. Yeah, you don't need to do investigation check on this one. You can just do a initiative roll instead.
Everybody or just him?
Just him is the only one near these things. As they wait, are they hidden? Oh yeah, there you go.
Are they 20 feet away from me?
You're they're
Is
like
he right where
50
he is?
feet high. You guys are on the floor.
Oh, they're
on the
they're
bottom.
up at the
Yeah,
top of the
yeah,
balcony. Okay.
And actually, Amnon, you are surprised. As
You better climb.
I was
back
surprised. I was
down,
looking right
fool.
at them.
well, you weren't expecting them to attack you.
I was approaching some skeletons in Strahd's evil thing. Of course, I'm expecting them to be attacked.
Okay. But let's see. Still, I mean, they haven't attacked when it's your turn, so they have to attack before you react. But if no, you're surprised. Sorry.
Alright.
Let's see. Struggle. Okay, I am a little bit lost with my stuff. There you go.
While he's up there dying, I'm just going to be having a chat down here with these fine fellows.
So as the first one is going to try and jump out, suddenly this motionless body turns out to be a zombie that just attacks you and tries to bite you as it does two attacks with. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to be in whisper mode. I was testing the incognito mode before. But yeah, that first one fails. Then the second one, it's going to be a 16 to hit. I'm not sure what's your AC again. Let's see. Amnon. What's your AC again?
13.
13. Okay. So 16 hits as it bites you and then claws at you at the same time, dealing 6 damage total between the two attacks. And now it's your turn.
So they're both in melee range, I'm guessing? Doesn't look like they are.
Oh, yeah. This one would have just moved towards you to attack.
Okay, I'm gonna Shocking Grasp. The one directly in front of me.
Okay, go ahead. That would be a hit, definitely a hit, and you deal 30 damage to it.
And then I'm going to.
17, sorry.
And I'm just gonna walk off the edge. I walk down the wall.
Okay. Is going to try and take a claw opportunity attack at you. And
The one that I hit with Shocking Grasp can't take reactions.
Okay. Well, the second one then will, and it does hit and deals 5 damage.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna walk. So I'm like 20 feet off the ground, right on the wall still.
Yeah.
Guys, there's some skellies up there.
Did you befriend them?
I tried, but they were not having any of it.
Friendships are so hard to come by in this country.
Come to us.
So I'm not sure how much of an alarm these things can raise, but they're probably trying to work their way down to.
Or if they're stupid skeletons, they'll jump off the cliff.
Yeah, they might.
Probably.
Hopefully they do. I imagine
Probably
skeletons
not.
are very relatively unintelligent.
Probably they don't take fall damage.
I'm guessing it's been like 6 seconds, so if they haven't jumped off the edge yet, they're going somewhere else.
They seem like if you peek out, you'll see that they've just gone back and slumped into their chairs.
Cargo style.
Well, that was exciting.
Well, that'll teach us for trying to climb on top of things. Last time it was the gargoyles. This time it's the skeletons.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Iron, you have a. Is there? You said it's a balcony, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looked like there's a way to get up there.
Oh, from the stairs?
Well,
Somehow.
So from a so the skeletons are sitting.
I'm only seeing like 2 of us.
What?
Sorry, what?
Pardon me?
I only see like 2 party members right now.
Really?
How?
Yeah. I see Tahanu and Ozzy. I don't see anybody else.
You should see. Wait.
It's because we are so stealthy.
You should be emitting light. That's the first thing.
I am not stealthy.
Why are you not seeing the others?
I don't see him in this room at all. Oh, there's Tahanu. There's Esmeralda.
Okay, I think there might be a bug, and this is not the first time I've seen it. When I move multiple tokens at once, it sometimes doesn't seem to register the move for everybody. So I just moved everyone like one space, and then they suddenly appeared on your side, I think.
Nice, I see it now. Cool.
Okay.
All right, so walking over this way. Up the bag.
Last I remember, there were stairs over there.
Stairs over there. You guys been here before?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know about the north side, but there were stairs on the south side. Probably there are stairs on both sides, and they lead to the same place.
We'll lead the way.
So we're trying to get up 2 floors, right, to find Ozzy's sacred
Yeah. So you.
sword friendly.
Is there the balcony? Is it sturdy enough that if we throw a grappling hook on? So they're sitting in the middle of the balcony.
Yeah.
If we throw a grappling hook up and I climb up one end, I can hold them for a little bit and kind of, while everyone else.
Or you could just throw the grappling hook on the skeleton and pull the skeleton down.
There is that, but I think the DC on that would be significantly higher.
Pick up the skeleton and throw the skeleton down.
That's true.
Wagons don't go up ropes very good. I say we use stairs.
Okay. That's a good point.
Okay, so you have
And
the top
what's it going to
side
take to get the
and
golem inside?
yeah. I don't know about your shield guardian, which by the way was
Fair
too
point.
far to take half of your damage earlier.
Yeah, I figured that much.
Just bring him through, and whatever noise gets made, gets made. We've already made it.
Alright, I'm gonna call him through. See if he can do it stealthily with an acrobatics. Some
Geronimo! And jumps through the wall.
Himself, right?
He does quite a bit of damage. Of noise, I mean.
Sweet. Not the boarded
But he gets inside.
window.
cool.
Right,
So north or south? Which way are we
north
going?
or south? There are, let me see, there are some small steps that lead to a landing on the north side, and on the bottom side there seems to be a larger spiral staircase.
Does it lead up or down?
Both.
On the north one it leads up, and on the south one it leads up and down. Goes on both directions.
That's where the brides went, by the way, last time.
I'm going to investigate this area.
Let's go.
beside me.
Yeah, let's go.
This-
Let's go the north way. I'll help him investigate.
This arched room connects a vast chamber to the east and a staircase that rises to the west. Alcoves in the north and south walls hold 8-foot tall sculptures of helmed knights with muscular builds. Black shadows fall across their faces.
Yeah, that's what I'm investigating. That area right there.
All right, do an investigation check. Looks to be statues, and those statues seem to be normal. You don't find anything abnormal about them or dangerous or magical.
Are their weapons real or part of the statue?
Part of the statue.
Okay. All right, who's leading the way?
I and sort as one of them two. They can lead the way.
I feel I don't have to lead the way.
Am I dead?
You're dead. So Ozzy leads the
Some
way.
slime fell on you.
You step onto the staircase, and you see it's made of old wood that strains under your foot, creaking and groaning. Keep going.
Yep.
Okay, keep going. It seems old, but also seems to be solid. It doesn't break under your weight or anything like that, and it does lead you up. Does not break, but it does make quite a bit of noise as you climb up those stairs. And I'm just gonna drop everybody here, there, this guy here, and make them invisible again.
This look familiar?
I literally run up and just fucking smash one of them.
Okay.
I must stab him first.
Oh shit, sorry.
I
I let him stab him first. Retcon.
Okay, both of you roll.
He stabs one, I stab the other. We look at each other, we're like,
Both of
and
you roll initiative, please. Okay. Dehanu,
he gets to go.
you go first.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is to ready an attack. Nah, these guys are not worth it. I'm just gonna regular attack them, multi-attack.
Okay.
Like they're gonna be dead in like 5 seconds.
Perhaps. Who knows?
Famous last word.
Mm-hmm. So attack. Is it? Do we have surprise or not?
You wouldn't be getting surprised, no, because of all the noise that you guys made.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So first attack, and then
Hits, and it destroys the zombie as you decapitate its head.
Okay, that was okay. Second attack, I guess.
I don't know how you decapitated him with a rapier, but you did.
Well, I just poked his eye, I guess.
You're good at that. And the second one, you hit him. Wait, why do you have 2 attacks?
Because I have multi-attack.
Oh, right, you have multi-attack now. Okay, cool. So yeah, you definitely hit that second one, and you deal damage to it, and you can see one of its arm just slouches off and just drops to the floor as you skewer it right above the shoulder.
Okay, then I'm just gonna hide behind that chair.
Sure. Ozzy, what do you do? Yeah. You cut it off as both arms fall. You sever both of the legs and then decapitate it. And then look out to your friends saying coast is clear.
I
Followed
could have
by
done
10
that,
points
but I
of
want
radiant damage.
I want
Just
you
for that
guys.
coup de grace.
I don't want you guys to feel like you were helping, so I didn't kill him myself earlier.
I appreciate that.
Just did a blow of fat.
All right.
That's what coup de grace means.
Oh my god. Yeah. Why did you roll the 2d8, by the way?
Improved divine smite.
You should. Did Beyond 20 not get updated for you? Because you should have that.
Doesn't look like.
Isn't that wasting a
They
divine
did
smite?
anyway.
It's
Well, no, he
not
didn't
a
divine
smite.
they just
I
divine.
automatically, every time I hit, I get a d8 of radiant damage.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm just that
Okay.
holy
What do you guys
motherfuckers.
want to do now? You are on this balcony that just looks over the chapel. You are currently in the second floor.
I'm going to use my knowledge and intellect to let everyone know that this hallway to the south probably leads down to that other door down below.
not sure it leads
We
anywhere.
should check out these.
I think the hallway to the south is a dead
I
end.
was gonna say, I think we should definitely check out the middle double.
I lost my vision on my guy again.
There you go. Sorry. Need to
Oh, good.
update its Shield Guardian
I'll assist you.
prototype token enable vision. That should do it.
If you want to investigate this door.
Investigate the door. Roll investigation.
I'll help investigate.
You guys are good detectives.
You don't see anything weird about the door. It looks like a old. Give me a second. It looks like just an old double door. Not Dumbledore, but a double door made of wood. And I can't open it. I think I might need to.
Hodor.
Hodor.
I guess I'll open said door.
Okay, open it. And you guys need to give me a second as I need to reload the page, I think.
As I start to pull my wheelbarrow through the door.
Yeah, you guys make a lot of noise with all that stuff.
I could not blink.
We have a golem and a guy on full plate. I don't make any more noise than that.
Yep, true. And did that fix the button? Why is I can't? Oh, okay, I know why. Okay, it was my fault. Okay, so you do open the door, the Dumbledore, and goddamn, second floor. There. This 20-foot high hall has a dark vaulted ceiling draped with cobwebs. A low moan seems to travel the length of the corridor as it rises and falls, intoning sadness and despair.
Ghosts.
Maybe. What's the marching order?
I need someone who can check for traps.
Who wants to check for traps?
Bartholomew does.
Guess I'll check for traps.
Do
I guess that's
a
what I get to
perception
do.
check for me, please.
Perception? Oh, sweet.
Okay. You see quite a few cobwebs, but nothing that seems like a trap. Nothing stands out. There doesn't even seem to be any kind of dust in the place to indicate any kind of passage of people through here.
Either way,
I will walk,
I
march.
see some more doors at the end of the hallway.
All right.
I keep marching along.
Slowly, everybody.
How many times did he explode?
There's like 18,000 darts like stuck in my neck.
How many
I'm just like,
slimes?
Esmeralda, Shield Guardian. As you arrive somewhere in the middle, where's the Shield Guardian, by the way? Behind, in front, where?
Everywhere.
I'm trying to move him, but someone keeps moving him on me.
Oh, because I was trying to move him at the same time, so sorry about that.
No worries.
Yeah. So as you arrive about midway of this corridor, you hear a scraping sound of stone against stone, followed by a squeaking of a bat. In the direction
It's a
of the
trap.
noise, which is right in front of you, over this door, you see the fanged visage, outstretched claws, and flapping black cape of a vampire bearing down on you from above. A deep throaty chuckle fills the hall. Everybody, please roll initiative as you see Strahd coming towards you. Oops. We'll add you, Bard. That's 10. Give me a second, please.
So you guys want me to scare him?
And give me a little bit of there. Some appropriate music.
Your initiative's just the same. Oh, a 23.
That's for
Never
Esmeralda.
That's for
mind.
Esmeralda. Okay, I'll add Esmeralda. There she got 23. And what was yours, Aaron? 2. Okay.
Yeah, that's,
All right. Esmeralda goes first as you see Strahd 10 feet above you.
I don't see Strahd anymore.
Yeah, sorry. There you go. Coming, swooping out from above, from the ceiling basically, coming towards you. What do you do, Esmeralda? He is about 45 feet away from her, and he is 10 feet high.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. What's the thing that
fire bolt.
yeah, I know.
It's just a roll, an attack roll.
Okay, it's an attack.
Yeah.
Okay. You hit, and you deal 7 damage to it. One second. Okay. Then Tanu.
Let me think for a second. I think I will cast Fairy Fire on this guy so he can't go invisible.
Okay. Fairy Fire needs to do a dexterity saving throw and fails as you see fire outlining the silhouette of Strahd. Still bearing down on you. Bartholomew, what do you do? Is he still online?
I'm going to cast Chill Touch.
Okay. That's long range. Okay. It hits and it does a lot of damage to it as you see the figure of Strahd bearing down on you just drop to the floor.
You killed him. Easy.
Whoa.
My spectral hands are
Inanimate.
super powerful.
It's the end of the battle.
You kidding?
He is slumped on the floor near the door.
I don't think it's Strahd.
It's a tarp.
Does my ghostly hand still have a hold of it?
Your what?
Does my Chill Touch still have a hold of it?
Let me check what Chill Touch does actually.
Summons a ghostly skeletal hand that grabs a hold of it, and if it's an undead, it holds on to it.
Okay. It's
Is
still.
it still holding on?
It's not. It's not an undead creature, but it's clinging to the target apparently. That's a nice spell.
We should approach with caution. And as I say that, we should blast it again from over here.
I'm gonna blast it. I'll Eldritch blast it.
Okay. You sent 2 Eldritch Blasts toward it.
3 of them.
3 of them now. Cool. Please roll them for me. Boom, boom.
Yeah, okay.
The second one just hits next to it, but the first one and the third one hit it, dealing some sort of damage as you see the slumped form of Strahd just get prone back by the force of the Eldritch Blast that hit it.
Interesting.
What do you do?
Gonna-
Who wants to do something?
So wait, I don't understand. Is this thing
It's
dead
not
or not?
Strahd. There's no way this is Strahd. We just killed somebody else.
Yeah, you don't one-hit kill Strahd.
So I'm gonna walk up
Okay, you walk up to it.
and try to see if it, like, if there's a way for me to see if it's an illusion or.
Do an investigation check for me, please.
Like, I don't want to like feel his teeth or anything. That's just stupid.
But then what?
I'll feel his face. I just don't want to like touch his
Okay,
teeth
cool.
in case he's just.
Sure.
You said an investigation.
Yeah, investigation.
I thought you meant you wanted to feel his teeth sink into your throat.
um,
Go back to drinking. I have no idea what the fuck this is. It's fucking Strahd.
you're super
Just
happy,
go-
man. You just look at this thing and it looks like Strahd, and you just blew a hole through him, and he looks dead. You're super happy, man. And you drink. Bartholomew, you come over, seen as Ozzy did not get killed right away. You look over at this, and you immediately notice that this is not the vile creature that you've heard about and you've seen called Strahd von Zarovich. This looks like it's a mannequin with a cape on and very well done in such a way. It's a wooden mannequin, and it looks exactly like Strahd, painted and everything. It's wearing a black cloak. It has fangs made of wood that are bared. Its arms are have clawed fingers that are outstretched in a threatening manner. And you do notice that it seems to be attached to a rope that runs through pulleys fastens, fastened along the length of the hallway ceiling that you could not see before, but now, even though you roll low investigation, with the help of this mannequin on the floor, you are able to spot them.
So I'm taking the cloak and the wooden claws.
Okay.
And if the cloak's too long for me, I would like to shorten it and wear it.
Okay. It will take you a
Do you
little
turn
bit of time
into
to
a
do this.
vampire?
We should look through this door. Hey, I might need to act like I'm a vampire eventually, okay?
All right.
Fair
Let's
enough.
investigate this door. Get this mannequin out of the way.
All right. You take care of the mannequin. You guys just killed Strahd. You should be very proud of yourselves. You investigate the door. Please do a investigation check on that door. Cool. Looks like a pretty nice door. Um,
It's a great door.
yeah, very friendly.
I open it.
You don't find any kind of traps or mechanism that could be harmful to you were you to open that door.
I will open it.
Opening the door.
Feel lucky, punk.
I wrap the cloak around me, do my best Strahd impersonation, open the
Okay. So you open the door and you find yourself um, in in front of another set of double doors, 10 feet ahead of you. Between these doors, you find yourselves in a 10-foot wide corridor that stretches north to south. At each end of the hall, floating in the darkness, is a human skeleton clad in the rusted armor and tattered livery of a castle guard.
floating.
Yeah, they seem to be floating.
I'm gonna chill touch the one down at the bottom.
Okay. Chill touch the one at the bottom. Roll for it.
Jeez.
You roll really
Nice.
nice. Chill touch is it's a cantrip.
Cantrip.
Okay, I thought it was like first level or something. Damn, that's a lot of damage for
No.
a cantrip.
All my cantrips feel that much.
Cool.
Fireball more.
Cool. So you chill that thing. Um, it doesn't seem to be having any kind of effect on it.
Good. It's not alive. Next door.
What do you want to do with the next door?
Investigate the shit out of it.
Investigate the shit out of it, please.
I'm gonna help the little guy do it because he's good at looking at things.
Okay, with with advantage. All right. It's also a very nice looking door. No traps that you can see on that door.
Open set.
Open sesame. You open the door and find yourselves in an audience hall. And slow second. I just wanted to doing this little bit of music. I wanted to do this when you entered the castle, but you kind of threw me off my pace with the whole through the window thing. So dim light from the courtyard falls into this great hall through the broken glass and iron latticework of a large window in the west wall. This would be that window. This immense room is a place of chilly, brooding darkness. Empty iron sconces dot the walls. Hundreds of dust-laden cobwebs drape the hall, hiding the ceiling from view. Directly across from the window stands a set of double doors in the east wall, which you guys just came through. Farther south, a single door also leads from the east wall. Staircases at both ends of the north wall leads down. At the far southern end of the hall, a large wooden throne stands atop a marble dais. The high-backed throne faces south, away from most of the room. What do you guys want to do?
We can either go up the stairs or investigate the throne room or go through the door.
The
Stairs
stairs
go
go
down.
down, yeah.
I would go back from where we came and go through the other
Check out
staircase.
that.
What's this thing down here? Is it this is a throne? You said?
Throne.
It's the throne.
Facing back. Facing the wall, basically.
Check it out.
Alright.
I'd sneak up there, but my wagon destroys my stealth roll.
Yeah. So roll stealth, I guess, with disadvantage?
I meant, Tahanu, not Ozzy.
Oh.
With the light. Just carrying a light across the middle of a room.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's so subtle.
Alright, so Tehanu, you want to sneak through there?
Yeah.
Okay. Stealth check, please.
I'm invisible.
You're invisible, and you sneak through towards that throne. What do you want to do once you're next to it?
Just kind of peek and see if Strahd is in it.
Okay, do a quick little perception check. Ooh. You peek,
Even
and
if
you
he's
get,
invisible, I would see him.
you get a perfect view of the throne. It is empty. And
Surprise!
because you rolled so highly, you look down to see if there is a butt imprint on the throne, but it doesn't seem to be. So there is no invisible person on it.
And it's not warm to the touch.
No, it's not.
So there's no like special items or anything fancy in there.
If you had been here yesterday, there was a Vorpal blade, but it's
That
not
would
there
have
today.
been. Ah, fuck me.
You just asked to have a quick look to see if Strahd is in there. So that's what that roll was for.
Damn it. I need to roll again.
Alright. You wanna look for stuff that would be at this time an investigation check.
Oh man. Well, I could just kind of call the others around to come check this out. There's nothing in it. Maybe there's something else in it. I don't know. Maybe Esmeralda or others who are good at investigating things.
Alright. Well, why did you roll twice, Bartholomew, by the way?
Oh, I figured he was helping me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because of the help.
He told me over to do it, so he's gonna help me.
Okay, so with the help, yeah, you get advantage. You look at the throne. It's a wooden throne. It stands beautiful, but it has a faint, weird little smell coming off of it. It looks like it's really old and probably rotted a little bit. You don't find any kind of items in or around or under it. It just seems to be an abandoned throne room, unfortunately. Or if there ever was something here, it's long gone.
So it's not a Japanese toilet, this thing?
I'm gonna ask Hanu, you think he sits in this?
Why don't you
You think he sits
do?
in this throne?
Why don't you also do a perception check for me?
Oh, I'm not prepared.
Okay.
Can't see shit, Captain.
Yep.
Do you think that Strahd sits here, Tahanu?
Well, I mean, in my previous perception, I didn't see a butt imprint. I don't know if I saw the dust or.
There seems to be little dust in this room. So maybe it's still in use. So perhaps Strahd sits on that throne, but you
I'm gonna
don't
step
have
away from
any real information about them.
And firebolt his throne.
Fireball the throne.
Why? I'm definitely stepping away from this thing.
Okay.
So
And-
if he does come in here and sit down, he'll notice that his seat's been burned.
That is so evil, man. Strahd will be very disappointed.
All right, where the rest of you at? Let's go up.
What?
It
Wait,
goes
you know what I'm
down.
gonna do though?
Those doors go down. Those stairs go down.
Oh, those
There's a
are
door
down.
Yeah.
One thing I would like to do is I have some stakes that we bought like a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a splinter off of one of the stakes
Rare, medium,
and
well
position it
done. Okay.
so that when if Strahd sits on this throne, he's gonna get a splinters in his ass.
Okay. So a splintered Strahd ass coming right up.
I'm joking. I don't
Stairs
do
of
any
the-
of that
the
because I'm a
stairs go
paladin.
down, though.
Those
We're
stairs
trying
go
to-
down. Yeah.
But there is a door next to the throne.
All right, well, let's check the door.
Yeah. There's a door.
It's probably the walk-in closet.
That's where they keep the coats.
Maybe.
No, he keeps the spare chairs.
Looks
Like the
relatively
door.
relatively cheap compared to the other doors you've seen so far. Well, the other ones were double doors, but other than that, you don't notice anything about it.
Well, we're going through this door.
Can I take a quick gander at this window? Just, is there anything that I see? Can this window open up, or is it just a giant
It's
window?
broken. How do you say that? Lattice work of a large window, but it's all broken glass. It used to be a window, but now it's just like this big round circle with just a few like the frames of metal in it,
Okay.
and you can see the front courtyard from it.
Okay.
Okay. What do you do?
Ozzy, the door is yours.
And we check the door for traps, whatever.
Yeah, Bart.
Yeah,
Bart
yeah,
just
it
did.
is.
He's pretty confident that there's nothing there.
Is it locked?
You can only know that by trying to open it.
YOLO.
It's all you. Anything happens, I got your back. I'm right here. And
Yeah.
the healer will fix you.
All right.
Well, just open the freaking door.
Mm-hmm. Then open it.
Hey, it's Ivan von Ivanovich.
By the way, just before you open the door, and you want to open it, you're just about to open it, when suddenly out of the gloom, out of that corner right there, flies a rusty blade towards you.
The rusty blade.
Yeah. A rusty blade flies towards you, and then another follows. Please roll initiative
Check
for me.
safe.
No, you roll initiative.
Man, Ivan is not happy to see us.
Everybody's rolling initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, dancing swords. Can I just steal those swords? Like, I'm not fighting them, I'm just gonna steal them.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they are Vorpal swords.
Hope
I
not.
wouldn't count on that.
Man, this is like the whole armory. I like this.
Damn, you guys get a drop on the swords, even though you see them flying towards you, and you do get a chance to react before they actually reach you. So, Tehanu, what do you do?
So we're supposed to fight the swords and destroy them?
Yeah, there's a couple of swords coming right towards you.
Well. And I can't just steal one of them? Like, with some sort of sleight of hand thing?
Well, they are kind of flying and attacking you. I'm not sure if you
They're
could do
animated.
that. Yeah.
It's anime. You can do anything.
Oh, God.
Well, okay. I guess it's gonna be a parry attack at the same time. So whatever the closest one is flying towards me, I'm just attacking it.
Mm-hmm.
To be realistic, it can't be a rapier because it has to be slashing. Don't think you can parry with a rapier.
Why not?
Yes,
Why
you
not?
can.
You could.
Most pairing defensive weapon artists use rapiers.
But I mean, I can't I can't pierce a sword with it unless the TM would allow it.
Well,
I mean, it probably has
you,
resistance,
you,
maybe.
you
but
can try and attack it, see what kind of damage you can do to it. It's up to you. How do you react?
Okay, well, I'm gonna try first with the okay, I'm gonna try first with this scimitar, and then I'm gonna try with the rapier. Do I get sneak attack? No, not at all. Damn it. Okay, so first thing, come on.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely hit this thing.
Okay, and second one,
And second one, yeah, you also hit. It was on the same sword.
presuming it didn't break after the first attack.
It didn't break after the first attack, but as you hit it a second time, you pierce it with your rapier right in the center.
In the eye.
By the way, when you do extra like double attack, shouldn't it be the same? No, it doesn't need to be the same weapon.
Oh, because the second one was a crit for some reason.
But you pierced it right through with your rapier, and you can see whatever was animating it stop, and it just falls off on the ground from your skewered rapier.
Okay. There's nothing for me to hide near.
No, you can hide behind your weapon. Who knows if that will help you?
I
Amnon,
can hide behind the other swords.
Amnon, what do you do?
That one just died really quickly. Okay. I'll burn spell slot and hex the one that's closest to me,
Mm-hmm.
and then Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
And for the I'll pick strength as the ability thing that is bad at.
Okay. The first one hits, the second does not.
Okay.
Don't you have
And
three?
let me roll for hex.
Wait. Oh yeah, you do have three.
Was
Yeah,
there
the
three?
second
Was there three?
one, and the third one doesn't.
Okay. So it's just one of
And
the
the hex is what? Necrotic, psychic.
necrotic.
Okay. All right. Next is going to be Bartholomew.
I will toll the dead, the one that he just hit.
Okay. Roll for Toll the Dead, please.
Wait, what?
Needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is it a smart sword? Is it a sentient sword?
It's
If it doesn't do the D12s, I'll just re-roll it.
is 4 above your DC?
Nope, it takes 10.
Okay, so it just took 10 damage as the bells of death ring, and you can see the metal shaking from that.
Step back 10 feet. I'm done.
Okay. Esmeralda, what do you do?
I just realized my shield guardian's not on there. He rolled like a 19.
Who? The Shield Guardian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see.
He can't do anything other than move close, but that's it.
He's too far away? Okay. So Shield Guardian had 19, you said?
That's right.
Okay. So move him his whole thing, and then one second. So we had. So then Esmeralda, Iron.
Oh, how far away is she?
She's all the way to the back.
Oh, she's too far away. She's gonna move closer and then firebolt.
Okay.
Oh wait, the shield guardian's kind of in the way. I think she move a little bit more. Okay, so she would firebolt. The one closest to Don.
Okay. This one. It hits, and you see.
Crit?
Yeah. It does enough damage that you see the sword just drop to the ground, obliterated by this fire. Alright. And that was its turn, but now it's dead, so now it's Ozzy's turn.
I'm gonna move in to this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Overkill.
Yeah. It's down. It's down.
Just keep hitting the thing after it's down.
It's gone.
It freaks me out, man. They're fucking swords. They shouldn't be alive.
Iron, what do you
I
do?
just want to steal them.
I want to be very clear. Mine is smashed to bits. Like I'm just.
Yeah. Totally.
The other ones, I don't give a shit. Like the one I fought, though, I want to make sure it's just obliterated.
Yeah, they almost shatter basically, but in your case, it just melted because of the radiant damage at the same time. Iron, what do you do?
I assume the other one hasn't taken any damage yet.
No, not yet.
Tool the dead.
Told the dead. Go for it.
Wisdom
Wisdom,
save?
right. 2.
That
Takes
matches my
7
roll.
damage.
Wowza.
All right, and then it's its turn, and it's gonna go for Tehanu, and it's going to do a longsword attack. It's 11. Doesn't hit. And then it's Tehanu's turn.
I'm just gonna attack it.
Go for it. You
I'm
fail.
gonna make that a precision attack.
Okay. Precision.
Wait, I need to roll a d8 for that to happen.
Yeah, or superiority dice, and you click beyond 20 should roll the d8 for you.
Yeah. Hang on. This? What the hell?
Yeah, 11 does not hit.
Okay, fuck it. Second attack.
Second attack hits and destroys the sword. End of boring combat. Cool.
Nice.
Now,
You guys are really cool, really good at killing inanimate objects.
They seem pretty animate, though. They definitely weren't inanimate.
Still,
there any swords left that didn't get destroyed?
nah, they basically get destroyed when they die. So, unusable.
Such a waste of
Trying to
good
loot, trying to
equipment.
loot their bodies.
I was gonna trade up
Um,
from a dagger to a sword.
all right. So you were about to enter that room, and you do open the room and find yourselves in K30. Um, can anyone enter the actual room so I can start describing it? There you go. Dusty scrolls and tomes line the walls of this room. More scrolls and books lie scattered on the floor around 4 heavy wooden chests fitted with sturdy iron locks. The only unobstructed floor space is directly in front of the doors on the east and west walls. In the center of this clutter stands a great black desk. A figure crouches atop a tall stool, scratching on a seemingly endless scroll of paper with a dry quill pen. Nearby, a tasseled rope hangs from a hole in the ceiling. So as you come in, you see this old man, and I'm gonna show you what he looks like. This old man, looking up from his book, sees you and just sighs and goes back to whatever he was doing.
So he's not actually called Ivan.
What
You don't know what's
what's that rope do?
You ask him?
What's that rope do? Yeah. Hey man, what's that rope do?
Well, that rope is for me to use, and perhaps for you to find out. But I would advise you against touching it.
I mean, I can't reach that rope probably, but
Yeah, it's like up above. You could jump and reach it if you wanted.
what are you doing in this house? This like broken down castle, like by yourself?
He drops the quill, looks at you, says, "You ask a lot of questions for such a little person. I am an accountant. What I do is make accounts."
So he's like a sysadmin.
So you work for Strahd?
Well, I am an accountant, and I do the accounts in this castle that belongs to Count Strahd. What do you think, huh?
I think that makes you like a bad guy. What do you guys think? I turn and ask everyone else.
Are you threatening me? Or insulting me? I do
2.5
not
feet
understand.
tall.
There are no good or bad people.
Oh, I
Accountant's an
definitely disagree.
accountant. The guy's just like working for Tony.
Well,
I think he's evil. He's an accessory to the crime.
can someone clarify?
What crime?
Are you here to threaten me, or are you just passing along? Or are you just asking stupid questions? Iron,
Yes.
what was that insight roll for? What are you trying to ascertain?
See if he's telling the truth.
Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth. You look. It looks like he's writing numbers on the scrolls that are in his hand, and he seems to be annoyed by your presence.
What? Wait, hold on.
I mean, any good warlord needs an accountant.
No. Hold on a second. Strahd holds dominion over this whole land. What the hell does he need an accountant for? He's presumably the wealthiest person here. Like he doesn't pay for anything. He's a fucking vampire. He doesn't need groceries.
Well, no, but he does have various riches that he needs to know of and keep meticulous accounting of. It's not because you suddenly own the land that you shouldn't know what exactly is on your land. That is the kind of small-minded talk that makes rich people into poor people overnight.
Well
What
said.
are they bookshelves behind him?
Yes, these seem to be bookshelves around him.
Alright, well, as soon as Ozzy started talking to him, I lost interest. I'm going to start rifling through the bookshelves.
All right, do an investigation check on those shelves. Okay. How long do you want to spend rifling through those books?
Well, I'm just like looking to see if there's anything else on the shelf other than books.
Okay.
Just while Ozzy has his.
I'll.
By the time they get done talking to him, I'll probably, unless I find something,
Yeah.
I'll pretty much be done.
So far, you find lots of various books, worthless books for the most part, and scrolls describing different accounting procedures. But you keep looking through that while the others are talking. If I may remind you, you have lots of scrolls on the floor all around you. Irene is currently walking on top of scrolls. There are also 4 big chests in the corner, in the bottom there.
I move.
So
So,
nice.
do you know?
What?
Do you know where within the castle where all of Strahd's treasures are?
Everywhere, man.
To be frank with you, no. I am his accountant, and yet Strahd still keeps secrets from me. I know that he has some treasures that he keeps hidden, but
Ha-
he does not let me know all about them. And then you see
So
a
if
little
you
do a no, keep going. What you were going to say?
no, go ahead. Do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
Nothing for now. Just keep going. What you were going to say?
You sound a little resentful. Are you doing this for money, or are you doing this because you favor Strahd?
Probably because he's forced to.
Neither. I was pressed into his service many years ago, but this is work. This is my life. Accounting is what I do. He is the
Okay,
owner
what if-
of the land. Who would I give my service to? Huh?
What if you didn't have to give your service to anyone? What if we offered to make you incredibly wealthy if you just share your knowledge with us?
I am not interested in riches. I I could be rich if I wanted, but that is not what I want. I find joy in keeping books.
That's a shitty fucking perception roll. Or persuasion roll for me.
It is. But you know, I have learned of one treasure of Strahd. I I need to know all about what he has, but he keeps such things hidden, even from me. But I have found where he keeps hidden a sword. Magical in nature. Beautiful.
A purple sword!
Where is that? And if you tell us and you help us, we can help you learn more.
What's in it for me?
What do you want?
Secrets.
I can share secret.
Such as?
Iron? Shh, not wearing underwear.
Did you know they had 4 like magic
You
swords
hear her
right
laughing.
outside this room?
Russell.
What did you say, Bart?
Did you know that he had 4 magical swords just right outside this room?
He has a bunch of magical swords all around the castle. You may find a few of them bumping into you if you wander around too long. Just be careful. These things can cut. Well, let's see. What I am interested in is whereabouts of all his treasures. If you know of any of Strahd's treasures, let me know, or any of his secrets. I'd be interested in that.
So then, if we're going around finding all this treasure, what do we get out of it?
I don't know. You wanted information about the sword. That's what you get out of it. No? How about a deal? I tell you what that sword is, and were you to find hidden places in this castle where Strahd might be keeping some of his own treasures, you let me know what that place is and how many coins he has hidden away. This way I can keep a more accurate record.
I was about to ask, what's he gonna do? Just inventorize it?
Well, of course. I keep his accounts. I keep the numbers. I need to know where all the numbers are.
You are a very dedicated man. That's
I
commendable.
told you, my life is my work. Do we have a deal?
I'm okay with it. What do you guys?
Sure.
Very well. Listen. I have heard from some trustworthy people that Strahd has buried, or perhaps hidden away, a sword of great value within a scarecrow somewhere around the village of Kresk.
Oh, this is lame.
This is amazing.
What do you mean, lame?
Let's just kill him.
Did you just say that out loud?
No.
Nope. I hope he did because I'm about this close to doing it.
So I turned to my
I think
friend
this
and
guy's
I'm like,
crazy.
I think this is something.
He's probably telling the truth.
Can I look at his what he's writing
You
down?
don't need to do an insight check. You know that he's telling you the truth. He's writing
Can I
down
look at
like
his-
numbers and like copper and food going in and out and ledgers.
But it's
and all
just
sorts of stuff.
garbage. It's just jibber jabber. It's not real.
No,
It could
it
be.
seems to be real. He's using his own notations. You can't really make heads or tails of that without like spending a lot of time like studying his books, basically. But that being said, yeah, what do you want to do now with this discussion?
I'm just gonna turn to everyone. I think this guy's crazy. We should just move on.
I agree. Let's
All right.
move on.
Or if he tells Strahd, why don't we just kill him?
Are you saying that out loud, or?
Yep.
Okay. Now he looks very unhappy at what you just said, and guess what he's about to do? He pulls on the cord.
I'm gonna cut the rope.
He pulls on the rope. Let me check something out real quick.
I was about to say, man, he's not gonna do something stupid because he wants to know the secrets.
Bart, you also do find something as they've been talking through all of this. You find one book that has a blood-stained leather cover that somehow seems to be interesting to you, as the weight of it feels wrong as you pull it out to read its cover. When you open it, you find that the pages of the book have been hollowed out, creating a hole in which you find an iron key hidden inside.
Sweet.
Yep. One beautiful little iron key, and with that, he is pulling on the rope. And let see how long before he gets help coming his way.
A bunch of flying halberds come in.
Okay. And then this. And then this. Okay. Alright. So, I believe Ozzy wanted to pull on the rope, but I don't think that he had the time to actually achieve it. I will give him the ability to do a dexterity save to see if he's able to basically, I guess, slash the rope with his sword, great sword.
But the rope has already been pulled.
Well, supposedly he tries to do this at the same time. Welcome back, Ozzy. I was just saying I'm gonna give you a dexterity save to see if you can cut the rope before Leaf, like just as he reaches out for it to pull the rope. If you can cut it out before, yeah, no, you can't. Nope. So he pulls on the rope, and you hear something. And perhaps it's the right time to stop for today? Or do you guys want to keep going?
No, that works for me. I kind of gotta get going. So
yeah, all right. Well, he pulled the rope, and we'll see next week what happens with that.
I'm sure get flushed into the garbage compactor.
Yeah, maybe. All right. So
cool. That was exciting.
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah. Hopefully next week we'll get to see what happens, and we'll get to move a little faster in the castle. Because you guys are a bit slow, to be honest.
Yeah. All right. See you guys next week. Have a good night.
Good night, Amnon. Great. I'm just going to cut off my stream. Thank you for watching on Twitch, and hope to see you again next week, hopefully with a little bit faster